Summer vacations is a time for a lot of people to relax, but this is never true for Sam, a college student. So Sam always wanted a car, and he did not just want any ordinary car, he wanted a BMW car. So to achieve that, he spent all of his summer vacations during his college career for full-time jobs. And finally, he obtained enough money. And since he had a good experience bidding on eBay for his first guitar, he decided that he is going to use eBay to buy his first car. So at a glance, he fell in love with this blue, shiny BMW car. And he won the car with an unbelievable bid, 1/3 of its original price. And 3 days later, he received this package about this size. And he will never forget what's inside the package. He opened the package, and the inside was this model car that looks exactly like the one he just bought on the eBay. Well, he knew something was wrong, so he called the seller. And so he asked him what's happening. And the seller said, well, just make sure you read our statements before you commit to a buy. And also, you need to make sure that you read the pictures, especially the lower left. What lower left? What are you talking about? That? Well, what Sam had encountered is something that's really common, but it's really underestimated: false advertising. So according to the Federal Trade Commission, false advertising are ads that contains a statement that is likely to mislead consumer acting reasonably under circumstances, or ads that omit important information that is important to a consumer decision to buy or use the product. And among these many false advertisements are misleading representations and deceptive statistics. So what is misleading representation? Let's take an example at this ad. Well-advertised burger called a Whopper. But this is what you might actually be getting. How about this one? A hotel featuring this humongous bathtub that's so huge that this guy can actually surf in the tap. Well, good luck with that on the real thing. How about this one? A hotel that has this nice environment and it's so close to the US Capitol building that you might actually be just meeting some big names on the street. Well, where is the Capitol building? Oh, there? You are so lucky today. And maybe you are even luckier that wherever you go on the internet, you get one of those. Well, do you want to see more? One day, you buy your little sister and brother some popsicle. Well, they like you, they like cartoon characters, and they like popsicles. So, they excitedly open the package, and this is what's in front of them. That was bad because now you lost their trust. Well, so you promised them it's going to be better next time. So next week, you carefully chosen another kind of popsicle. This time, a SpongeBob. Well, now you know what the misleading representation looks like. Let's learn what deceptive statistics are. According to Daryl Hoff, the author of the book How to Lie with Statistics, he used an example. Users report 23% fewer cavity with those toothpicks. Well, you know that in your experience, no one toothpaste is really better than the other. So how can they make such claim? Well, they are not lying because they have a way of producing this kind of statistic. And to illustrate this trick, let's use an example of coin tossing. So, how much chance do I have when I toss a coin that I will get a head instead of a tail?
Well, 50-50,
right? But that's a theoretical ratio that can only be achieved consistently if you store your coin for thousands and thousands of times. And that's the only way you can consistently have this 50-50% ratio. So now, what would happen if I just toss the coin for 20 times? Well, I might as well still get a 50-50%. But easily, I can get a 40-60, or even an 80-20. So tell me, what do I need to do to get a 30-70% ratio? Keep tossing it in a set of tens until I get my 30-70% ratio. So you see, when you have a small enough sample, any slight chance differences produced by the operation of chance can dramatically influence your statistic result. So this is what I use in the industry. Small enough sample, lots of trying, until they get this perfect result and just throw away the undesirable ones and publish this one. So now that you know what deceptive statistics are and what misleading representations are, but how much are we really exposed to false advertising? Well, according to Jordan Breslow, the director of broadcast research for Group M, a media investment managed company, there were 100 million viewers of the 2011 Super Bowl. According to Stephen Master, the vice president of the News and Sports Media Research, about 50% of Super Bowl viewers would tune in to actually watch the commercial rather than the game. So maybe that's why, according to CNN Money, the exclusive business site of CNN.com, advertisers pay $3 million to have their commercials to be played for 30 seconds during Super Bowl 2011. That's enough investment for you to come to Stardom to study for 150 years. Now that, along with all these advertisements are false advertisings, such as misleading representations and deceptive statistics. Which is why when you look at a commercial, you need to be intelligently analyzing those commercials before you come into a buy. You see, if Sam had knew about more about false advertising, he could have done more research and be more careful before buying his first car from this random seller on eBay. If Sam knew more about false advertising, the tragedy he had to pay with the time and effort of 3 summers could have easily been avoided.